there's a storm brewing and she's suffering from a little anxiety. She'll be okay here in a minute. The sun's thunder has rolled by after some wild hair. All right, so let's see what's going on for all of our Taurus out there. Hold on, give me a second. I'm hoping that I'm using like different equipment. I started with my computer, hoping that maybe I wouldn't be so fuzzy. Now I'm on my iPad, so I'm hoping that yeah, everything works. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We see. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Taurus, Taurus. What's going on with all of our Taurus out there? Grateful, thankful. Well, this is the best I got for you, Taurus, so we're just going to roll with it. All right? Okay, so, dear universe, we are grateful, thankful for all of the people out there tuning in from the World Wide Web for this reading for Taurus, for the greatest and highest good, for the energies of this Mercury retrograde, which kicked in yesterday. So let's see what's going on for all of our Taurus today. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, Taurus, Taurus. I actually think between my phone, my computer, my iPad, I have the best video quality. So we're going to run with the iPad from now on. All right. Okay, Taurus, what messages, dear universe, do you have for our Taurus at this time? I feel like those want to come out. There was something that I think you did without thinking. Some kind of action. You didn't question it, you just did something without thinking, and I feel as if it really affected your person. Just saying. Now this could have been like a blow up, this could have been an argument, this could have been anything, right? But you acted without thinking. And I feel like you said something. You know, when you say something, you can't take it back. So I feel like something was said. Which that would be terrible. All right, what else do you have to say for our Taurus today? Taurus, Taurus. Yeah, I think you're left not really knowing what to do at this point, because I think it really blew up. And now everything is, it's almost as if everything is like out of control. Yeah, there's a lot of restlessness. This energy between you and your person, I feel as if it could actually, you know, you might want it to just diffuse a little bit before you go in trying to fix anything, all right? Because you acted without thinking, or they acted without thinking, and it just kind of brought a lot of things to light, okay? Probably for the other person. Anything else for our Taurus before we move on to the tarot? Let's see, is there anything else for our Taurus? So twice now we see that this card has come out. So some of you Taurus are really wondering about the state of your relationship with your person. I mean, really. I mean, that's like the theme of what's going on here. Like, what's going on? A few of you are feeling a little lost emotionally, disconnected. I think you want to do the right thing. You want to move in the right direction with this person, but what is the right direction? So, I mean, here you are trying to make it work, right? So here you're trying to make it work, but, you know, it's like you're trying to make it work and they're not, or vice versa. Yeah, I feel as if you continually try to make it work and then it doesn't work. You know, it's like you try to fix it. Okay, today we had a good day, right? And then by evening, it's not such a good day. So this relationship you're involved with, I think at first it was, you know, oh my gosh, this is everything I ever wanted. And then you got together and it wasn't everything you wanted. Or maybe you thought. Anything else for our Taurus at this time, Taurus? So there's an opportunity to move in a new direction. I see that. You just have to decide, do you want to continue and have a new life with this person? Not saying anything, just kind of keep trying to do it. Because, I mean, right now, I mean, somebody's feeling very alone in this equation, okay? There's, and I'm guessing both people are feeling very alone in this equation. Yeah, it's just, it's like you're trying to make it work, and you just can't. You just can't. So let's see what the tarot has to say. I feel like we have to move on to the tarot at this time. So I'm going to use the Light Seer's Tarot. I know you can't see the cards, but I'll hold them up as they come up. So I appreciate you all being in the chat, being a part of my channel. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, stick around. I'm happy to pull cards for you guys if the energy presents itself. All right, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what's going on for all of our Taurus at this time? Cycles are ending, new ones are beginning. See, again with the relationship. All right, so I think it's time to be really honest and truthful, both of you, about the state of your relationship. Like a real, like no fibbing, no telling what you think the other person's going to hear, but a real heart to heart with your person. Yeah. And I think both people have to be very open, to see whether or not we're going to want to make this work. Now, on a different note, all right, Taurus, I am sensing that in the past, there was a situation where it's almost as if you feel as if you lost a lot, you lost everything. And I think you're open to new possibilities. So for me, this feels like, maybe some of you have been divorced before, but I get the sense that you're really open now to any opportunities that might be coming forward. So I feel like that's really good because that tells me that you're wanting to live life again. Now, Taurus, I can't help but feel that some of you were involved with somebody who was very manipulative, a real player with that Knight of Cups reverse and the Magician. I think they knew how to schmooze you, say what it is that you needed to hear. I also feel as if they were very selfish, no patience. I hate to be like such a Debbie Downer on this person, but I mean, the cards that are coming up, it's just, this is somebody who I feel as if was very self-centered, very selfish, wanting things their own way. They weren't really involved, I think, for what you thought it was, passion. I think what they were more involved with was the opportunity to have a good life. So I feel as if somebody, used you a little bit that way. That they got together for what you had rather than for who you were. Which that's a hard relationship to sustain. Yeah, and again, I feel as if they show up and, their energy is very young. I don't know how old they are, but they come across like very immature when it comes to love, when it comes to money, when it comes to you. And I feel as if like there's a point where you have got to hold on and quit giving them everything that they want, because I just feel like it's almost as if you lost a lot in this connection with this person because there wasn't an even give and take. Like I said, this was a very manipulative person who came in, and when they wanted something from you, they got it, and then they left. They did their own thing. So yeah, and there's an element to their nature as well, and this could be you that would rather just be on your own, rather than be connected to an energy that's holding you back. Especially with this Four of Cups, I think you've already made some, you made a mistake already, all right, with the Four of Cups reversed. I mean, here it's like this is you having regrets. You don't want to have any regrets. Yeah, not anymore. Look, you'd rather be out on your own. So, and then I also feel as if some of you, Taurus, don't be surprised if you get a message from somebody that really makes you look at this energy a little differently. You know, because when you have a Knight of Cups reversed and you have a Knight of Wands, which one would you rather have? I would rather have the Knight of Wands. They're the life of the party. Maybe they don't want to commit with me, but at least they're not going to hurt me. All right, just saying. Three of Cups. I feel as if, Taurus, in the end, you have everything you need. You don't really need someone like this. I mean, your friends, that's who you need. You don't need the energy of this Knight of Cups here. So I feel as if, you know, you start to look at this relationship a little bit differently. I think you're starting to really see what the give and take is between you and this person. And that's what the retrograde is all about. Hi, Mavi. How are you? So anyway, I do see that you move towards what makes your spirit happy, especially with so much purple on this card. It's like, right now you don't want to make any moves. You don't really know what to do. I mean, you're still hanging on to this, and I think that's okay, especially during a retrograde, to not make any big decisions. This is the time, the opportunity for you, Taurus, to open your eyes to really see what it is that's going on. And whether or not you want to continue with a relationship, that you start to see that they're not really in love with you, that they're using you, like I said. They're using you for what you have, not for who you are. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's where we are at this retrograde right now, in a relationship that you are involved in. Hard stuff. Hard stuff. All right. So let's get some advice for this Taurus. All right, because I feel like this Taurus really needs some advice. All right, your universe, what advice do you have for our Taurus regarding this spread, this relationship? And so if you're single, Taurus, all right, because I did see these Knights. So the Knight energy, it's not young energy, but it's not an old energy. So let's put this energy somewhere in late 20s, 30s. Maybe we can even push it to 40s, that age bracket. Anyway, there's possibility of two people, two different kinds of people. Who would you rather be with? Honestly, I'd rather be the one that's not really wanting to commit and will show me a really good time and we'll have so much fun and we can't wait to see each other again, rather than the other one who may stand you up, or you may see them flirting with someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like eyes wide open, Taurus. That's what I might actually title this, Eyes Wide Open to your person. Because again, in retrogrades, I mean, who knows? This person, because they're so flighty and in and out with their relationships, they could meet somebody from their past and then be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with them tonight. Have some fun. Kind of spice up the life a little bit. All right, let's get some advice for our Taurus regarding the spread. Advice for our Taurus regarding the spread. Yeah, so, I mean, you're trying to see this as a good situation that you're in, but I feel as if you have to be very honest. I mean, you're dealing with somebody who, we saw it, they're very manipulative, they're very controlling, they have a lot of control over you. You don't feel good, you don't see this working, so why not end this cycle? And move on. Because I think at the end of the day, what you want matters, not what they want. All right, so that's what I have for our Taurus today. So we got 4 people in the house. Does anybody have a question? If they have a question, I'd be happy to answer any questions. If you guys have a question, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, questions for all of those people out there. Nobody's got a question? Mavi, you always have a question. I know you do. What's your question today? Oh, you're thinking. You're thinking. I can always count on you, Mavi. You know? Anyway, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in. But really, there's a few people in the house. If anybody has a question, throw it out there. Have I suitors? Mavi wants to know about her love life. She wants to know about her love life. I will tell you, somebody from the past probably is going to show up. I had one show up yesterday. Floored me. I was like, oh no. They're back. Now what am I going to do? All right, let's see what's going on for Mavi. Mavi, I think right now you're not going to meet anybody. Seriously, really. I have a 2 of Cups of reversed here. I just think that you're not going to be getting very many offers right now. And that's okay. It's retrograde, all right? Just kind of enjoy the lessons that come up from your past, right? I'm just not feeling it for you and the mainstream dating scene. All right, do we have anybody else out there? So listen, we got 5 people in the house. On October 6th, I am going to pull a name out of this hat. And there's a whole bunch of names in here now. If you would like a chance to win a personal reading with me, Raven Black Star, write down in the comments below. Raven reads for me, Raven's heart, Raven, I want my name in the hat, whatever to get my attention to put your name in that hat. And on October 6th, I will pull somebody's name out. You'll meet somebody one day when you're ready. You know, you're guarded because you don't really want to meet anybody right now. When we're ready to put our walls down, somebody will show up. All right. We have a few people in the house. Anybody have a question? I'm doing Q&A. Let's ask the tarot some questions, you guys. 6 people. I know that there's something on your mind. There's got to be something on your mind. So why not ask the cards? I got my deck. Let's do it. Oh, see, and then they pop off. They feel like now they're on the spot. All right, you guys, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to pop off and I'll probably pop back on and we'll do some Gemini readings here in just a bit. So stay tuned. Don't go too far. Yeah, and I'll see you. I think, I don't know whether I like the setup of my iPad, but I just feel like the quality of the video is much better than it has been. So we're going to roll with the iPad from here on out and see if these clouds, as they move by, maybe that will help my internet connection. Who knows? I do the best I can. You want to buy a new house? Let's see. Mommy wants to know whether it's a good idea to buy a new house. Can you afford it? Is the first thing. Let's see. Yeah, see, if you buy a house, that really cuts into, I mean, that's a real responsibility. You'll lose a lot of freedom if you buy a house. So I think that's something, because that came up, Mavi, you should think about that. Whether you really want, to have the burden. Because see, when when you rent a house, which some people don't like to rent a house because then they feel like they're throwing their money away. But like for me, like anything needs fixing, she fixes it. When you own a house, anything breaks down, guess who's got to fix it? You do. So the responsibilities change. So you have to decide whether or not that's something you really want to do. All right, let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say for Mavi regarding whether or not she should buy a house. Yeah, out came the Queen of Swords with the Devil, reversed. So I think you're cutting out a lot of stuff that's just like not good for you right now. And I think this is why you're starting to really see that there's a house. I just think you really need to question whether or not you want to have the ownership responsibilities of a house. And then, you'll know your answer. All right? Because it can go either way. It can go either way. It's on you, Mavi. All right, you guys. So listen, I will be back in just a bit and to do Gemini. So hang tight. And until then, hit that like button and I'll see you later. All right, bye now.